Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new, and long time no talk. I was away there for a few weeks. I was really sick. I am better now, and so we are ready to film again. I am filming a very exciting video tonight. This is one I've been looking forward to filming for some time now. This is a collaboration video with my friend Elizabeth over at Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents, and we did this last year too. So the only reason it's a collaboration is because we answer the same questions about the best Scentsy products of the fall-winter holiday season. So this is going to be a best of the season from September until December, which is coming right up here. So this is going to be stuff that releases between September 1st and December 1st. So there are a couple things that I haven't smelled yet. The things that I haven't smelled yet are the December scent of the month, Meet at the Mistletoe, and I also haven't smelled the Wonka bars yet. Those should be coming to me early this week. I'll do a haul when I get them, but I haven't smelled those yet, so those will not be included in the running here, just for transparency's sake. Other than that, Elizabeth and I sat down and decided some categories that we wanted to cover for the best of the things that came out this season. And it was a busy season. We had so much new stuff coming out. Lots and lots of new stuff and great stuff. Like honestly, Scentsy knocked it out of the park this season. Could not be happier with the things that were offered. But at some point you have to kind of like round it up and decide, okay, what was the best of the best? What was the absolute best must-have, can't miss it type things? So I feel like this video does lean a little bit holiday heavy, but I will try to work in some harvest things because the harvest collection was honestly fantastic as well. So we're gonna just kind of go through what we've seen over the season and what was the best of the bunch, whether it be catalog items or limited time collections, licensed items, home type things, all of that good stuff. So we will just kind of hop in here. And as this video goes up, it'll be going up the exact same time as Elizabeth's video, which will be the same topic on the same thing. So when you're finished watching this one, go over to her channel if you haven't already. Watch her version too, because while we decided on the categories together, I haven't seen her answers, she hasn't seen mine. So it'll be a fun little surprise to see if we overlap at all in our favorites. So there is what we're doing, and we'll kind of jump in. So the first thing we decided to do was a 6-pack of bars. So if you could only pick 6 bars from the fall winter catalog, what would I pick just for the entire season? So for this category, I tried to go a little bit fall and a little bit holiday as well. So I would be covered for the entire season if I could only pick 6 bars. So my 6-pack, I'm gonna start with cranberry and cardamom. This is a new scent this year. This one is cranberry, cherry, and like warm cardamom spice. This is mostly a very saturated, bright cranberry scent. The cherry here doesn't really scream cherry. It's more just a very saturated, deep tone to the cranberry. It makes it a bit more, like, it gives it a bit more depth. And the cardamom here is not overly spicy. There's just a bit of a warm aromatic spice to this, and it's just gorgeous. Again, just adding depth. So this one is a nice festive scent. I think it's a very good crowd pleaser. It seems to be very popular. And this is a very good performing bar as well in my open layout. So this one did make my 6-pack for the general catalog 6-pack. Next up, we have one that is probably a surprise to no one if you are familiar with my scent preferences. This is Gimme Candy. This was the scent of the month about a year ago, or a year and a half ago now, and it came back in the catalog for this fall. Great choice. This is a great scent. It is like honey, buttercream, and it just smells like candy corn, like just straight up caramely candy corn. This is a very good performing bar, very strong, very long lasting. It is excellent on its own. It's also excellent as a mixer with absolutely everything. I haven't found a bad mix for Gimme Candy yet. So this had to make my catalog 6-pack because it's a great fall bar. It's very versatile and you can mix it with pretty much everything. So this one made my 6-pack as well. Next up where we have Cider Mill. This is another kind of just classic fall winter catalog bar. It's been around for a while. It is apple, pumpkin, and I think like simmering cider spices. This is the most perfectly balanced cider scent. It's very fall. I would say like September, October, November would be pushing it. It's kind of a bright fall scent. This is just such a nicely balanced fall scent. You couldn't do fall without Cider Mill, so I had to put that in my 6-pack. It's a little bit too late in the season for it now for me, but for general fall winter 6-pack favorites, this makes my cut for sure. So Cider Mill is a fantastic one. And again, about a medium performer, average strength, really good one. Next up, we have Frosted Cedar. This was a new release this catalog, And this one I think is like white cedar, apples, and like vanilla buttercream. This one is just pretty. And again, this one, oh my gosh. This one is like winter. This one is winter without being super holiday. So this one is just a beautiful, like soft golden apple. I get like maybe even a red apple. It's a very sweet apple. There's nothing tart about this apple at all. It's a very sweet apple. Very ripe to my nose. The cedar here is so soft. It's not really a green cedar. It is a very soft, light cedar wood. And there's a lot of vanilla here, like a lot of vanilla without being foodie or gourmand. It's very beautiful. So this one just smells like a nice cabin in the woods, a nice, perfect kind of like all-purpose winter bar. So this one did make my cut. Now, some people don't care for this bar, and I think it's because it is quite a sweet apple. If that isn't your style, you could substitute frosted cedar for cedar cider. Cedar cider is a bar I wanted to work into this video somewhere, and I couldn't find a spot for it, but I do love cedar cider. So I think if you don't like a super sweet apple, cedar cider might be a better pick, but I love frosted cedar a little bit better. So that one takes the cake for me, but cedar cider would be a great substitute for frosted cedar. Frosted cedar is much sweeter, much more appley. Frosted cedar is more just kind of woodsy, well-balanced, kind of like homey. It's very nice too. So both of those are good. So frosted cedar or cedar cider, I'm putting frosted cedar. Next up in my holiday general catalog 6-pack is an absolute Christmas classic. And this one is Christmas Cottage. This one, it would not be the holidays without Christmas Cottage. So this is a festive packaging with the Scentspirations packaging, but it is in the catalog, which is regular packaging as well. But Christmas Cottage is Valencia orange, raspberry, and cinnamon. And this one is just the most classic holiday, perfectly done Christmas scent. It is spicy, it's a little bit warm, a little bit fruity, but it's mostly just spicy, like spicy classic holiday. Just a nice kind of like red hot cinnamon orange with just a bit of raspberry to sweeten it. It is beautiful. This is a nice solid performer as well. A solid medium strength, average duration. It's a good one. And this is currently available also in the Scentspirations. But for me, the Scentspirations, I prefer just regular Christmas Cottage, and that does make my general catalog 6-pack list. So there is Christmas Cottage. And then finally, to round out my 6-pack of fall winter general catalog bars, I don't have a small bar of this right now. I've only got a brick, and it is Pumpkin Roll. So this is available in the brick or in the small bar size. I don't currently have a little one, but the brick looks like this. This one is like, I think yellow cake, walnuts. It is just the most, like bakery pumpkin cupcakey, slightly nutty, just sweet, decadent, gooey bakery deliciousness. And this one is a little, again, a bit more fallish, but I think you could get away with this in November, December as well, especially if you mixed it. But this one is just fantastic. The pumpkin here isn't overpowering pumpkin. It is just the most decadent bakery scent, and I love this one. So Pumpkin Roll is a favorite of mine. I like to mix this with Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl as well, but you could also mix this with Gimme Candy or whatever else you have. It's also amazing on its own. So Pumpkin Roll, about an average performer in my home, but this one is just a knock it out of the park. All-time favorite. So Pumpkin Roll makes my 6-pack as well. So that is my 6-pack of just catalog bars. Next up, we decided to talk about the best catalog warmer. So just in the catalog, what is the best warmer? And I don't know if it was supposed to be new warmer or just warmer in general, but for the regular sized, I went with new warmer. So the best new warmer, in my opinion, is the Golden Meadow warmer. It is the ceramic one. I'll put a picture here. I do have it. I don't have it set up right now. It is a white ceramic glazed warmer, 25-watt bulb, and it's got little etched like flowery details in it. And then it's also got a gold leaf design in almost like a wheat type pattern. It is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for almost all year round. It's going to be one of my like January to August type warmers. And then for the fall and winter, I change it up for more seasonal things. But the Golden Meadow warmer, I haven't warmed with it yet because it's still in the box, because I've got all my Halloween and then I had all my Christmas ones out now. So I haven't used it yet, but it's going to be a good performer because it's a 25-watt ceramic and it's just beautiful. Beautiful. It's going to be a good one. So that takes my spot for best warmer. The best catalog mini warmer. I went with one that is not new this season, but I know for a fact it's an amazing warmer. It is the Salerno Mini Warmer. It also comes in a standard warmer. It's also very good. The only thing to be careful of with the Salerno Mini Warmer or the regular sized warmer is that they are unglazed ceramic. So if you knock them and wax spills, it's a little bit difficult to get off. You can do it, but it's gonna take some effort. But those warmers are great performing. They get nice and warm. They throw really well. You can use colored bulbs in them if you want to change the look up. They just look classic and elegant in any home decor style. Like, they're just classic, but also modern. They're just nicely done. So I chose the Salerno Mini Warmer as kind of my pick of the catalog. That one, I use it in bathrooms sometimes throughout the year. I gift that one for people when they have new homes and things like that. That is just a nice, it fits into everyone's decor. It's a good choice. So the Salerno Mini Warmer takes the mini warmer spot for me. Next up, the category is Best Limited Time Offer Warmer. So throughout this season we've had, and we still have, all kinds of limited time offer warmers. Most of them are festive or kind of holiday specific. I chose a couple. I chose one that is still available, but it is probably not a budget option for most people. And that is the Swirling Snowflake Warmer. I'll put a little video here of mine. I wasn't able to do a video when this one arrived, but it is now set up in my little console table beside me here. It's gorgeous. It's one of my absolute favorite decor pieces I have out. And it's just one that I just find ourselves, we just all find ourselves getting lost in it. We just keep staring at it and like the glitter swirls and you just watch it and you just kind of like daydream. It's just the most pretty warmer. It does a reasonable job throwing. We all absolutely love it. So that is one that I'm so glad we got. Again, it is a higher price point. If you can ask for it as a Christmas gift, that might be an option, but that is one that I think was well worth the investment. And because we do have the lifetime warranty on our warmers, I think it's a sound investment as well. So the Swirling Snowman Warmer had to take it for me, despite the fact that it is a pricier warmer. I did decide to throw in a budget option as well, because I know that isn't in everyone's price point. It just isn't. And that's okay. That is very valid. So the other option I have here is another very, very good warmer. This warmer I'm about to talk about is actually a slightly better performing warmer at 13 watts. The Snowman is, I think, 10 watts. This next warmer is 13 watts. It is the Merry Little Christmas Warmer. It's the little vintage tree one. I'll put a picture here of mine set up. It is so cute. It is perfect for a bedroom. It does have a little bit of a glow to it. So it may not, depending on how much light you can tolerate when you're asleep, you may or may not want it on when you're asleep. But it is so cute, and it's just the perfect amount of glow. It's not too bright. It's just glowy and classic and so nostalgic. I love that one. So that is currently available. That's the November warmer of the month. So that one I strongly recommend. So if the Swirling Snowman isn't in the realm of possibility for you, I strongly recommend Merry Little Christmas. Very good warmer and so cute. And then I had to give an honorable mention one to just a warmer that was available in the Harvest collection. And it's just one that I loved. Like, I'm so glad I got it. I look forward to putting it out again next year. And that is the Witch-O-Lantern. So again, Witch-O-Lantern is not currently available, I don't think. But we may see it again. It may come back next year. You never know. Or you may see it in a sale at some point. You never know. So again, picture here. This one is pretty because it's like blown glass. It's like hand blown. So you get these like swirls of orange in the glass. And it's just beautiful. It looks like it's like a glow from within. It's just beautiful. So Witch-O-Lantern gets an honorable mention from me, even though it was part of the Harvest collection. Next category is Best Limited Time Offer Bar. So this was such a hard one because there were so many very, very strong bars this season that were limited time offer. The Harvest collection had 3 that I put in my club. The Holiday collection had like 2 or 3 I put in my club. There's been so many things I've added to my club throughout this season that were just things that were just top-notch 5-star bars, that this was a very hard one to do. So what I ended up doing was anything that I couldn't fit into a further category as we go along here, I put in the best LTO bar. So everything else I've tried to fit into other categories here, but a couple that I couldn't fit in anywhere else that I really, really wanted to mention were Frosted Cinnamon Roll, which was a scent of the month for, I think, September. So Frosted Cinnamon Roll is still available. It was a scent of the month in September. It should be around until the end of December. So you'll have until around the end of December to club this one or stock up as much as you want. But this one had to be one of the best LTO bars of the season for me because of the versatility of this one. This is a nice year-round bakery scent. It is like a nice amount of cinnamon. It is a nice gooey, kind of like frosting-y, buttery sweet scent with just the right amount of cinnamon and clove. It's not overly spicy, but it's spicy enough, and it's just perfection. So this one had to take a spot. So it got best LTO bar. Love this one. So this one did go into my club. I do have a stockpile of it. This is one I will melt year round. And again, mixes well or is very good on its own too. About an average strength, maybe better than average strength, like 7 out of 10. And at least an average duration. Like it's a very nice performing bar. So frosted cinnamon roll, get it while you can. That is a good one. And another LTO bar that I think just needs another honorable mention is Mint to Be Merry. This is the November scent of the month, the current scent of the month. It's currently 10% off if you're watching when this goes up. This one is just fantastic. Like if you are at all into mint, this is the creamiest, like dreamiest mint. It is so, so nice. It's like butter cookie, crushed candy canes, and what else is it? Vanilla or sugar? This is a creamy, soft, sweet, beautiful buttermint type scent. It's gorgeous. It's a nice performer, very long lasting. Not going to be a boomer ever. It's more like a light medium to medium strength tops. Probably better suited to smaller spaces, whereas Frosted Cinnamon Roll does very nicely in an open layout. Mint to Be Merry is probably more small space friendly, but beautiful and long lasting. So Mint to Be Merry had to get a shout out too for best LTO bar, and that is currently available as well. Next up, the category is Best Buddy. Now, I didn't get any buddies this season, and normally I do. My daughter she's got so many stuffies already. We just skipped the buddies this year. But the best buddy for me that I almost did pull the trigger on and purchase was Gretchen the Gingerbread Bear. So I'll put a picture. She is a gingerbread bear. She's part of the holiday collection, and she's so cute. Her little coat and everything, oh my gosh. And they do come with a scent pack, so you can pick a scent of your choosing for inside the buddies. But Gretchen the Gingerbread Bear was my favorite of the season. So there's her. Next up, we have best kind of household items. So the best household products, I picked a few because there's so many different categories of this kind of thing. We have laundry, we have cleaning products, we have bath and body products, we have all kinds of different things. We have like car products, we have all kinds of things. So for me, the best ones of the season were Snow-Kissed Cranberry Counter Clean. This sold out. I hope it comes back at some point in the future. It will not be restocked this season. We know that it's out of stock and it will not be restocked, unfortunately. But I hope they do bring this back next year because this was popular and it's wonderful. Snow-Kissed Cranberry is a very soft, almost like light cranberry scent. It's very light, it's very sweet. It's just soft and pretty and delicate. And in wax, it's not the best performer, it's on the light side, but in this counter clean, it is perfect. This is the best counter clean I think I've used as far as scent appeal goes. So I only have 2 of them. I wish I had gotten more. I wish I could get more, but it is out of stock for the season. Let's cross our fingers we see it again next year. So that is Snow-Kissed Cranberry. The next thing I had to mention was the fragrance flowers. Now we had a couple different styles of festive fragrance flowers this season. We had these sunflowers, which looked like this. This one is a used up cashmere leaves one. There was these ones and they came in 3 different scents. These sold out like within a matter of a few hours initially. They restocked them and they sold out within like 20 minutes the next time too. So those sold out very quickly both times. I hope we see these in the catalog next year. But I do think we'll see this style of fragrance flower again because it was wildly popular. I loved this. And the cashmere leaf scent, I couldn't find a spot to work it into this video, but the cashmere leaf scent was one of the best of the season as well, by far. So definitely club that one if you haven't already. It's the most beautiful like apple cinnamon, like updated modern apple cinnamon scent. It's beautiful. So anyways, the cashmere leaves or sunflower style fragrance flowers were a top favorite of the season for me, and I think for a lot of people. The other one was the poinsettia ones, and I do have poinsettia ones around, but they're full of oil and they're set out decoratively in my house right now. So I'm not going to bring them over here because they're oily. But those also sold out very quickly initially and then sold out within like 20 minutes when they were restocked. So those were a very popular item. So I think the unique shaped fragrance flowers were a hit this season. They're out of stock for the season. You cannot get them anymore. But I think and I hope that we see them again next year. The other The other like household product thing that I thought really deserved a shout out this season was the Arctic Kiss laundry line. This is part of the holiday collection. I believe this is still available. You get a laundry liquid and 2 of the small washer whisk tubs with this collection. And the Arctic Kiss translates very nicely into laundry. It's not the same as the wax. The wax I think is sweeter and more melon forward, whereas I feel like the laundry is a bit more floral. Yeah, definitely more floral, but it just works well in laundry. Whatever they've done to this scent to make it laundry friendly has really worked. It's beautiful and I'm really, really enjoying it. So that is the Arctic Kiss laundry sets. And so yeah, recommend those highly. And then out of the holiday bricks, we decided we should probably pick a best brick. So if you had to pick one brick, I know which one I would pick. And it is Holly Jolly Cider. This one has grown on me so much. It's gone into my club. This is going to be giving Christmas Cottage a run for its money as far as just classic, quintessential Christmas scents to my house. Holly Jolly Cider is right up there now. This one is just great. I can't remember the notes on this one off the top of my head. I'll put them below. But it is like almost a, is that apple or orange? It's definitely like a cider, but it's almost got like a side of Christmas candy and just a little bit of spice. And like a little bit of spice. It is less spicy than Christmas Cottage. So if you struggle with Christmas Cottage because of the spice, Holly Jolly Cider is less spicy. It does still have some spice, but not as much. And it just smells like classic Christmas candy, like that kind of like hand-pulled Christmas candy you get. That's just kind of vaguely sweet and doesn't really taste like a whole lot, but it's just kind of like Christmas candy. It smells like that a little bit when it's on warm. Yeah, this one's just so, it just makes me smile. I love this one. So Holly Jolly Cider ended up being my favorite of the bricks. And this one, my first round with that, it was kind of an average performer and not very long lasting. I have found this one performs better now that it's been sitting for a month or so, and we have the windows closed, it's winter, and it's doing very well now. So performance-wise, this one is much more impressive to me than it was when I first got it, and the scent appeal on this one is just through the roof. Love Holly Jolly Cider. So that one is my pick of the bricks. And then Liz and I came up with some fun kind of categories for like, almost like wax awards. So some fun categories to plug some scents into as far as like categories for the best thing for whatever thing. So for example, the first one we have here is most Christmassy. So the award for most Christmassy for my house. So for most Christmassy, I went with what would I warm on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Like straight up, it is Christmas, what are we warming? And so 2 scents came to mind for that. The first one, of course, again, is Christmas Cottage. So this one, again, back to Christmas Cottage. This one again is orange, raspberry, and cinnamon. This one is just classic Christmas in a bar, just classic Christmas in a bar. I often do warm this on Christmas Day, so most Christmassy has to be Christmas Cottage, with an honorable mention to Homestead Holiday. This is currently in the Scents of the Season collection, and this one has to get a shout out. This one goes into my club, so this will be going back into my club here right away. This one is just like spiced orange, cinnamon, and I think like fir balsam or something. Fir needles. It is sweet and kind of hearthy and just warm, and it smells like Christmas is like imminent. This one is like imminent Christmas incoming. Homestead Holiday is just such a nice one. So most Christmassy, Christmas Cottage and Homestead Holiday. Take the cake for me. So there's those. The next category is best for hosting a holiday party. So I picked 2, and I picked them for different reasons. The first one, I said, this one only if you use less wax than normal, because it's pretty strong otherwise. And I think it might be too strong for company if you used like a whole bar. But if you use half the amount of wax, I think this would be perfect and a crowd pleaser. Cranberry and cardamom. Again, this is a catalog bar, available all season. And it is cranberry, cherry, and cardamom. And it's just pretty. This, I think, is just kind of a nice, sparkly, classic, crowd-pleasing berry type scent. Very, very lovely, very festive. And the next one I chose was Caramel Praline Cake. This one I think you could do a whole bar and it would be pretty appealing to most noses. It's kind of a soft, caramely, not overly strong bakery scent. And I think it would just provide a nice backdrop for a holiday party. It's almost got like an icing sugar background note to it. It's just very, very pretty. So I think most people would enjoy caramel praline cake in the background at a Christmas party. So my picks for the Christmas party are caramel praline cake and cranberry and cardamom. So there's those. The next category is best scents for a holiday movie night. So I picked two again. The first one, and if you'd asked me this last year, it would have been Tinselberry, because Tinselberry was kind of like a strawberry cinnamon type scent. Very unexpected, but very festive and kind of cozy. This year, I'm going to give it to Cranberry Candy Cane. This one is part of the holiday collection. This one is, I think, cranberry, pomegranate, and mint. It's just nice. Again, it's just kind of unexpected, but still very festive. So I think this would be a very fun movie night scent. It's fun, it's bright, it's lighthearted, it's a little unexpected, but still very, very festive and fun. So Cranberry Candy Cane takes it for movie night for me. With a runner-up of Rum Pum Plum, also in the holiday collection. This is a more bakery kind of tone scent. Yeah, this one's good. This one is, again, kind of just cozy, bakery, gooey, bubbly plum, like caramelized plum. Very sweet, very decadent, very, very nice. Yeah, so Rum Pum Plum or Cranberry Candy Cane for holiday movie night. Then the next category is best frosty wintry scent. So I went with two here, and they're both just general catalog scents, actually. The first one is Frosted Vanilla. This one I think is underrated, doesn't get talked about enough. It was a new release, I think, last year in fall and winter, and it's just a general catalog bar. This one is like birch and vanilla with just a hint. Is there mint? I can't even tell if there's mint. Like, it's so slight if there is. This is just kind of a warm, nice vanilla birch scent. It's beautiful. Some people get muscle rub from this. I don't. I think it's gorgeous. And it's just like exactly the balance of birch and vanilla that you want. It's perfect. It's sweet. It's smooth. It's cozy. So it's a nice frosty wintry scent for all holiday season or even after the holidays. So Frosted Vanilla is a good one. And then it wouldn't be the holidays, of course, without Silver Bells. Silver Bells had to get thrown in this video somewhere, and this is where it's going to go. Under frosty wintry scents. Yeah, this one is just sweet and cuddly cozy, caramelized pear, candy canes, warm vanilla, and I think amber. It's just beautiful. Like, it is not the holidays without Silver Bells, and this one is stunning. So nice, cozy, kind of frosty wintry scent. Next category is best cuddly bakery scents. So I picked three because I can't narrow down bakery beyond three. Bakery's my favorite category. So the best three bakery scents are ones that have been talked about in this video already. Frosted Cinnamon Roll gets another mention. This was a fantastic bakery scent. Just a good all-purpose year-round cuddly bakery scent. So that one, oh, so good. Frosted Cinnamon Roll. Another good cuddly bakery scent is Caramel Praline Cake. Again, just a nice all-purpose bakery scent. Good for year-round. Very, very lovely. And then a little one that's, again, I would say year-round specific. Maybe not peak summer, but the rest of the year I think it would be fine. Rum Pum Plum. Again, cuddly cozy, bubbly bakery plum. Delicious. So nice. So those three take the cake for best cuddly bakery scents for me. The next category is holiday spicy, and I really thought hard and long about this one, but I ended up just going back to my most Christmassy scents. So Christmas Cottage and Homestead Holiday take it again. So they got most Christmassy bars, and they also won best holiday spicy bars. So I guess I just associate Christmassy with holiday spicy. So for me, Homestead Holiday and Christmas Cottage get more mentions here. There was nothing else I could put in this place that would be better than these two bars, so I didn't. I just put these back in there. So Homestead Holiday, oh, it's sweet and homey hearthy. Christmas Cottage is just spiced cinnamon orange goodness. Yeah, these are just great spicy holiday bars. Then for the next category, it's best festively fruity scents. So again, we have another one that's had a couple mentions already, Cranberry and Cardamom. I don't think you can mention the best fruity scents of the year of this season without mentioning Cranberry and Cardamom. I think you have to. It's just been so popular. It's so good. It's such a good performer. I had to bring it up. So Cranberry and Cardamom gets a good spot, #1 spot in the festively fruity category. So there is Cranberry and Cardamom again. And then I thought I wanted a runner up here. And I really, again, thought long and hard. And the one that I had to come back to again for festively fruity, being that it's fruity and festive, which means to my nose holiday specific, it's got to be Frosted Cedar. This one is fruity with that very nice sweet apple, but it is festive with that cedar and that kind of tree cooling Sweetness, this one is fruity and festive. So frosted cedar and cranberry and cardamom, take it for me. Now that I'm thinking of it, one that I kind of wish I had given an honorable mention to in that category of festively fruity is the Orange Spice and Everything Nice. That is a fantastic brick. You can get it in the small bars in Club. That is a good one. That is a nice, bright, juicy, saturated orange. Very fruity, very festive. That one I think I would give an honorable mention to if I could go back and do it again. So right here I am. Honorable mention, Orange Spice and Everything Nice. The next category is relaxing bedroom scents. So these are just kind of, I thought kind of like maybe cuddly, cozy, wintry, relaxing bedroom scents. So the first one is from the holiday collection. My bar is not here at the moment, but it is a light pink bar and it's called Vanilla Barnwood. It is a nice, soft, creamy sandalwood vanilla type scent with just like a hint of brightness to it, maybe from like almost like a slight citrus note or like a lemon. That does kind of die off on warm, and it's just the most beautiful, cozy, cuddly vanilla sandalwood. It's creamy and smooth and relaxing. That one takes the #1 pick for me for best bedroom relaxing scents. So Vanilla Barnwood. That has gone straight to my club. It's a great one. The next one is Mint to Be Merry. We've talked about this already, the November scent of the month. This is the kind of buttermint cookie one with the crushed candy cane and sugar. Oh, so relaxing, so smooth, so creamy, so long lasting. It's just a great bedroom scent. And then the last one that I had to give a mention to for best bedroom scents is Forever Flannel. Oh my gosh, this one's even better than I remember it being. So Forever Flannel was one of the bricks. Again, you can get this in small bar version in Club, or you can get the brick itself. It's a little similar if you really don't want to get a Club or if you really don't want to get bricks. It's a little similar to Polar Bear Hug. But this has almost like a creamy coconut milk note to my nose that comes out less on warm. But this is the most pretty, relaxing, cozy, cuddly bedroom scent. It is beautiful, nice and long lasting, never going to hit you in the face. It's a nice medium strength for a smaller space like a bedroom, but nice and long lasting, just beautiful. So Forever Flannel, I think you'd be amiss if you didn't try this season. It's a good one. Forever Flannel is great. So that one gets a spot in the best relaxing bedroom scent category. Next up, the category is best tree farm type scent. Now, if you know me, I am not a tree type person. There are a couple tree scents I like, and one of them isn't currently available. So one that is available that I do think is absolutely fantastic, and I will probably get more of, is Sleigh Ride. This is in the holiday collection right now. This one is perfection, and I think it's because it's got some like, oh my gosh, it's got like berry or something mixed in there, and it's this like very soft, kind of sweet green scent. So it's got tree and it's got a bit of freshness to it and a lot of sweetness. It is just beautiful. This one is gorgeous. So Sleigh Ride, I've been really enjoying this one. It's a good performer and I will get more. So Sleigh Ride, if you're into tree scents, or even if you're not typically into tree scents, I think Sleigh Ride is worth trying. So that again is in the holiday collection, and that is a good one. We have lots of other tree scents too. There's Very Snowy Spruce. There's Frosted White Pine in the Scents of the Season collection. There's a whole bunch of tree scents we have. I think my favorite and the only one I would repurchase would be Sleigh Ride. This one is very, very good. Another one that's kind of along the same line is the Season of Magic one by Disney. That's also a very good, sweet, kind of berry, soft green scent. Next up, we have the best LTO bar. So this one, again, I have not smelled the Wonka collection yet. I hope to smell it very soon. So that is not going to be in play here, the Wonka collection. But the best licensed bar for me is going to have to go to Frozen The North Calls, the Elsa bar. This is available December 1st, so I'm going to include it here. This one has to get the prize for me. This one is just beautiful. It is a nice spa, hotel lobby, fresh scent, beautiful, feminine, a little soapy, but in like the most pretty, feminine way possible. It's just like almost got like a grapefruit note to it for some brightness. It's fresh, it's cool, it's breezy, it's just bright and gorgeous. So feminine, bright, fresh, beautiful. So that is the North Calls, love that one. Runner-up goes to Frightfully Delightful, the Harvest Disney bar. That one was pumpkin, Georgia peach, brown sugar, and I think whipped vanilla. That one was gorgeous as well. Very strong, much stronger than the Frozen bar. This is more of a bedroom scent. I would say like a medium bedroom scent, average duration, whereas Frightfully Delightful is a strong performer and very long lasting. So that is a good bang for your buck bar as well, as long as you like those very saturated, sickly sweet bakery scents. And it is just like tooth-achingly sweet in a really fun way. So that one's a good one. And then we decided to talk mixes a little bit. So we decided to do a alternating mix and or a best direct mix. Now, I don't often do alternating mixes. Typically, if I'm mixing in the same dish. But Liz, I know, does a lot of alternating mixes. So I think she's going to provide an alternating mix and a direct mix. I don't do enough alternating mixing to have a favorite, but I do have a favorite direct mix from the season. And it's 2 bars I haven't mentioned yet in this video that I think deserve a mention because they are phenomenal. It is White Pumpkin and Driftwood from the Harvest Collection with Forever Fall, also from the Harvest Collection. Now, Forever Fall is a baked pumpkin scent with a little bit of cinnamon and brown sugar. More brown sugar than cinnamon, I would say. This is kind of a squashy, sweet bakery scent. Very, very saturated. And depending on the bar, sometimes these are sweeter and sometimes they're squashier. It just depends on the bar you get. White Pumpkin and Driftwood is like Solar Amber, White Pumpkin, Driftwood. And there's almost like a little bit of a spice there as well. Almost like a nutmeg or a cardamom or something like that. It is so pretty. And there's almost like a slight bakery edge here. Just like a slight bakery edge, as well as a slight cologne-y type masculine edge. Just a little bit. These two mixed together, this one is so over-the-top bakery. This one just makes it so sophisticated. These two together is just the most sophisticated, beautiful, well-balanced fall mix. I've loved it. Yeah, that is a mix. I have put both these bars in my club because I love that mix that much. I want to be able to continue to do it. So White Pumpkin and Driftwood and Forever Fall from the Harvest Collection get a mention for the best mix, direct mix in my home for the season. So it's 1-to-1 in the same dish, 1 cube of each in your warmer dishes throughout the house. So good, like so good. So that is my favorite mix I found this entire season. Then the best limited time offer collection. So overall, best LTO collection. This was almost impossible to decide because they've been out of the park this season, like so good. For me, it came down to a very close tie between the Holiday Collection and the Harvest Collection. So I thought about just the bars themselves. Holiday Collection versus Harvest Collection, they were both top-notch sets. And it went to the Holiday Collection by just a hair because there was a couple bars that were just kind of questionable in the Harvest Collection. Dutch Apple Bread was kind of just a kind of okay one for me. Whereas I feel like in the Holiday Collection, all of them, all 5 were ones I would club or repurchase more of. Whereas the Harvest Collection did have the Dutch Apple Bread that I wouldn't necessarily purchase more of. And then there was the Forever Fall bar in the Harvest Collection that was a bit questionable as well. It just kind of was kind of inconsistent as far as scent goes. So for that reason, Holiday Collection took it by just an inch, like just barely. They were both fantastic collections. And even though Forever Fall is inconsistent, it's still in my club. It's a great bar. So best collection goes to the Holiday Collection. So thank you so much for watching. That is the little roundup of the year for the fall winter season. I can't believe we're almost the end of the fall winter season already. I mean, we do still have a couple months left of the fall winter catalog. It doesn't change over until the end of February. So we have until the end of February to enjoy our fall winter scents. At least the non-limited time ones. Those ones will go away sooner. But the catalog will be here until the end of February. But I can't believe we're like almost through all of like the big deal releases for the holidays. So kind of exciting. It's been a really busy, really fun season. And I wanted to thank all of you, my customers and my viewers who have supported my channel and my little business throughout all of this. So thank you so much. It means the world. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.